Simpsons. Well, this is fascinating.
Are you doing it?
It is not doing a single thing.
Try on the other side.
Try it on the other side. This one will do it. I have faith. Sliding down. What was it you pressed to do that again?
Lever just there.
Oh aye.
So here we are at the Bridge of Death, about the only interesting feature left on the Cults Railway. And as you can see, there's not much of it left and it's a long drop into the river below.
Wouldn't fancy walking across these boards here because the moss is just, well, it's pretty much a guaranteed death sentence, I think. Hence why it's called the Bridge of Death. I suppose you could try climbing along those sort of metal bits at the side, but
I'm pretty sure that's how it used to be done. This is kind of a rite of passage for anybody in the Springfield Ladybank area.
okay, so as you can see there's a little measuring stick there which would indicate that the river is about 2.5 feet deep at this point. So, to give you an indication of what that means falling off the Bridge of Death, it means that you're pretty dead meat. Terrifying, but made it in one piece. Okay, so I don't know if you can quite make out past these trees. Oh, what was that? Was that a fish of some description? Okay, so you might be able to see past the trees there. That is the full extent of the drop from the Bridge of Death. So if I'd slipped through one of those holes, I'd be dead meat for sure, which would have put a bit of a dampener on the day, which has been nice so far. Okay, so we've got a sign here saying watch out for the slow children and animals, and a wee dodgy Easter Island face has been punched into there as well. But what you might also notice is a wee sticker there that they put on with pensioner, just one pensioner. They thought, oh, what about me? I'm so slow I could get killed as well. So what's this we've found? It's like a new tunnel.
Indeed. I wonder how far it goes.
Well, probably, I'm hoping about 500 yards like all the other big tunnels we go.
Aye, it's
I'm going to have to burst the bubble on that one.
Oh well.
It's kind of cool, it punches above its weight. It's better than the E-Shields tunnel.
I don't know, I still like the E-Shields.
E-Shields is best.
And what you'll notice above it is, there's a nice wee date stone, 1876. This bridge passes underneath the A914, and as you can tell, not many people actually realise they're driving over a bridge, because I never knew it was here until quite recently. But this bridge under the road has an interesting story. If you come to this end of the tunnel, you'll notice there's a large brick patch just there. And I believe, from what I've been told, what happened was a train was coming back down from the Cult's mines, which lie at the end of this branch. And because of the severity of the slope, it lost control and it crashed into the side of the bridge.
Oh, goodness me.
As such, that bit has been patched up, which makes it very different from the rest of the stone structure on the inside here.
Colours have come out nice on the camera here. A lot of blues and purples on this brickwork, but there are a lot more grey actually in real life, so it's usually the other way around.
It looks like it's sandstone on the arch of the bridge as well there, which is quite unusual to see for a structure of this length.
Obviously today it's has a bigger function of being a garbage place for old wood. As you see also, we've got a big Osma drain road gully piping thing, 150mm with a bunch of numbers, and a little bit more of a grim discovery you might be able to see. There's some bones down there, an old bird's claw, which is pretty minging. And yet, that's the tunnel. Okay, so this is the mystical mill of Crawford. I don't know what's mystical about it. I don't even know if it's called the Mill of Crawford, but it's here and we're going to have a look. So we'll just keek through this window a wee bit. Yeah. Oh, and Simon's disappeared away into it. Hello. And here we are. This is the all-important control room where all the important milling equipment would have been, or it might as well be. And we've got this hole through here, which leads into what was presumably another room of some description, maybe the staff quarters, or I don't know if mills have staff quarters or what. I'm just making this commentary up to fill time. So here we are, through here. That was the mystical mill of Crawford, and Simon has emerged through this doorway with his tin of genuine Italian lemonade.
It's one of the few lemonades that actually tastes like lemon, but it has this stupid shitty bit on top for no reason. I understood why.
To make it appear more upmarket. Maybe that's what they do in genuine Italy.
We're in the bottom of an old mill that we found by the side of the Eden, not too far from Crawford Priory, and we've discovered there's a wee tunnel at the end, which doesn't go on very far, but it's still a nice sort of extra wee bit when you come to these places to find something that's actually underground. So in we go. Ah, raspberry aid, manky bastards.
What do you make of this time?
Jeez, what a mess.
Well, it looked like it would have been a lovely place to stay at one point, but yeah, it's awful here. There is a spiral staircase in here, so that's what we're going to go and find, the spiral staircase of death, the second death-themed thing on this wee adventure that we've gone on today. So onwards through here and we'll find it. Still evidence of some of the old furniture here. A lot of old plumbing strewn everywhere. Yeah, so I quite like this place. It's quite a Crawford Priory's cool. What have we found? Some old electronics. Yeah. Oh yeah, B lighting it's saying. If you can pick that out in the camera there. With the company logo just above it. Can't really make that out what it's saying. Yeah. Well, this is pretty much the end of the line. I'll probably climb through there and that'll get us back where we were. But yeah, Crawford Priory's cool, I like it. There's a wee shot of the old turret there as well. What are you making of it, Simon?
This is pretty good. It's the first time I've been to it, but I've never been inside it, so... Yeah,
well, I'm glad we came here, definitely. So this is the staircase of death. A nice spiral staircase. Would have been a lovely addition to the house at one point in time, but as you can see there's a huge big crack on that balcony out there, so I think going up it is ruled out today.
In fact, probably forever.
Indeed.
And there seems to be some kind of basement point and some nice wee tiling just there as well.
Yeah, still some of the old mosaic flooring. Of course the Neds have found this place as well, as they always do. I mean, if there's anything to be said for Neds, they share the same interest in abandoned spaces as we do. What we got here? We've got hoofs, suck, knobs, end knobs, every night. Somebody's written suck and decided, actually we don't want that on anymore, and scored it out.
Yeah, proving that they themselves are the ones that suck.
Okay, so that's been our day out today at Crawford Priory, including the Bridge of Death and a tunnel going under the A914. So it's been quite good for our first Greyburn mini adventure, which we hopefully do quite a lot more of in 2014. Just like to give a shout out to the Strange Places in Scotland team, Jag and Bro, who inspired us a wee bit with these videos, and who also came here not so long ago. So sorry we've mercilessly aped your video, but we just couldn't resist coming here and having a go. So thanks to Spiz.
Just as a bit of a bullshit bonus, we found this old minecart lying on the former track bed of the Colts Railway.
Oh, yeah. Still an okay nick, but there's a few holes here and there. But yeah, up there somewhere is the Colts Mines, which is a fantastic place if you want to go there. You'll get a lot more interesting paraphernalia in there than you will out here, but here this is. Shall we take it home?
I don't know, we need to kick it into a smaller piece.
See, it's holding well together considering its state of dilapidation.
I don't know, I think a bit more kicking will fix this issue.
Well, I've kicked a wee bit more of the hole in it, but it's done more damage to my foot than it has than the minecart itself.